What's up guys, it's Oblivious Gamer here, and well, this video will be my review of Idol Showdown, which is basically a Hololive fighting game that just came out. And well, to be honest, I am blown away here. The game is very smooth and fun to play. Characters feel extremely unique. The online, of course, has rollback netcode, which 2 thumbs up for that. The game also has like references here and there if you're a Hololive fan, so you probably will be enjoying all like the small little details that they have on stages, on the characters, on the moves. The game just looks immaculate with the sprites. It's amazing and beautiful how well it's done. And the game runs, looks, and feels super smooth. This game is completely free. Like, you can download it, no charge whatsoever. First, I will talk a bit about the game, what I like, and cover a bit later some of the problems the game has. I do want to preface, I do feel the game has a lot more positive things than negative, and a lot of the negative can be fixed with patches. It's just something that it's occurring a lot. I mean, again, it's a small indie developer and the game's also free. Obviously, expectations are a bit different, and also you have to be understanding, with what they're doing. But there is some bit of like annoyances. So Idol Showdown is a fighting game based on the Hololive IP, or Hololive, which basically are massive Vtubers that most likely, if you're here, you probably have heard of them, especially with the rise in popularity Vtubers have had, and Hololive has been there like pioneering. Here, Besto Games, the developers, put some Hololive characters in the game and created a unique fighting game. The roster is currently composed of 8 characters. There's no word if they're gonna add more in the future. Just a heads up. The roster currently is Fubuki, Korone, Ayame, Botan, Sora, Suise, Aki, and Coco. All of the characters are fairly unique with how they play, and they can be very fun to learn, especially going in training mode, trying to see what combos and what doesn't. For a fighting game, there is a lot here that we can expect for the package. Especially like a lot of stuff here is what you expect for a full price fighting game. And here it's all free. The game does have an arcade mode, a versus mode, a training mode, tutorial to learn the mechanics of the game, and a single player mode called Virtual Frontier. A lot of these modes are to be expected in fighting games, so first I will talk about Virtual Frontier, which is the single player mode. Here, Azuki tasks you to save the virtual world. Now, this mode has a lot of elements. There are routes that you can take, so you're gonna decide like where to go. You get choices here as you're progressing. You start at one point, and the whole point is to clear the stage and reach the other end. In this mode, you will be able to use items when you're fighting, which will come in very handy during combat. And after each fight, you will get a reward from items to be able to increase the stats of your character. Throughout your journey, you can meet characters like Roberu or Mume, which, for example, in this situation, they work as item stores. Or you're able to meet Reine, where you can rest to get your health back up or interact with her if you want. I would say there's also moments where you have like mini story segments with choices. Some of the choices can help you, or depending on how smart you were, they could hinder you during your run. Eventually, when you lose your health, you will die and you will start from 0 if you wanna, redo the run. I would say this mode isn't nothing new when it comes to fighting games. Like, there's some stuff like this, or Mom comes to mind from Guilty Gear. Used to have like something similar like this. But it's definitely a welcome one for people that don't want to necessarily go online and they just want to play single player mode. Plus, if you are a Hololive fan, this mode has a ton of references that you will probably enjoy. Well, as I mentioned, are modes you can expect. You have versus mode to an arcade mode. The game has a tutorial and a training mode. I do want to point out you can check the command list for all of the characters, and the command lists have like animated motion so you can see what the move looks like, as well as it provides a description to give you an idea of how the move works, which you would be surprised how many fighting games just now are starting to do that. Before, like, it was just a command list with like how you do them and that's it. The fact that like they has a description and you can look is really good. Sometimes though, I do want a heads up, you could bug the command list out, so you can still check the name, how you do the move, and the description. It's just there's not going to be an animation playing. The online mode has 3 options: create a match, join, or search. I do want to preface that at least as of now, the online mode says beta, meaning they're probably still working on it and there's probably going to be kinks here and there that they will have to fix. So in search, in online mode, you can select the range and even see where the players are from, so you can decide if you want to play against them or not for a good connection match. The game has rollback netcode, which helps a lot with the online connection, especially if you're a fighting game player. You usually want your game to have rollback, not delay base. So it's an amazing thing that they chose rollback netcode for this game, so this is a must. So far, if you are from the same region, matches tend to work very well. Of course, when you're playing with people from other regions, that's where there can be hiccups. The game does tell you, like, it gives you like a brief warning saying players are not from the same region, so you might experience not good connectivity. So I mean, thank you for the I appreciate the warning. The game overall is amazing. Learning the characters is super fun. Plus, the game has a system with assist. So again, that adds another level of complexity as there are different assists you can choose before a match. And of course, these assists are other Hololive Vtubers, and they have like 2 different moves that they can do. They have like a move that you can call them and like a special power-up move. Again, I can't preface how good the game looks and how well animated it is. The game is very fun, and as a fighting game, it has full of references for Hololive fans. Now, the game does have some problems. Right now there are some bugs, like matches can be terminated early, or not even load, like it just leaves you in a black screen. You can have problems where you won't be able to connect to people. Like you're just going to be constantly stuck in like trying to connect. So then what you have to do is you will have to restart the game and then you can connect. I've had that problem happen to me a lot. Some moves and combinations with assists can break animations and of course break the game. Personally, I haven't experienced it, but I was part of like a small tournament that one of the communities, the virtual fighting game community, was trying to run, and some of the people there experienced some problems where the game could break depending on certain assists and animations. Now, as I said, some of the problems are more an inconvenience more than like you can't play the game or it's ruining it. It's nothing that they can fix. Like, it's clear that like with patches they can definitely like smooth things out. And again, the game is free to play, so you don't have to put money, so it's not like you're paying 20 bucks and your game has problems like some other games that recently came out. I think like if you like fighting games, or even if you're just a Hololive fan, this is definitely a game that you should check out. There's so much love, so much put in here. The game looks amazing, the stages look beautiful. I am surprised what they have done here, and I can't recommend it enough for people to check it out. As always though, it's just one man's thoughts. What are your thoughts, guys? Have you tried Idle Showdown? Feel free to leave your thoughts down below. This has been Oblivious Gamer, and I hope you'll have a wonderful day or night wherever you are.